2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final prepper. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now Morant. Isaac with the steal. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Here's Morant. Gordon with the defensive effort.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Fournier's shot is off.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And the shot goes down.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Now here's Fultz. Passes it to Fournier. Right at the free throw line. That one's not going to go. And the Grizzlies with possession. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Fultz. Isaac against Winslow. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Morant against Fultz. And finished off by Morant.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Fultz with the ball. Kicks to Vucevic. To the inside. And it's Gordon missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jones comes in for Morant. Ross is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Markelle Fultz. Augustine against Jones. Here's Vucevic. Drops one in from the wing. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, great to see Vucevic work that in between games, showing he wants to improve that game.
And the basket is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here is Ross. After the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Ross against Anderson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Augustine. And that one is good.
Well, this guy is the very definition of undersized but tough-minded. Through the contact, DJ goes.
Brooks from outside. Rebound by the Magic. Ring shot on the way. And Orlando again with the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Out left to the wing. Outside, Jones. Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jones looking for an opening. Drops in the layup for 2.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And here's Augustine. The pass to Gordon. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And stolen by Fournier. Augustine, no luck. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Owundu's checked in. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 6. Melton's shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Owundu. It's Fournier on the wing. There's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Fournier's got 5 points so far.
Well, Evan Fournier staying on the move and working to get that 3-point opportunity. Nicely done.
And so it's the Orlando Magic heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Orlando, the lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Terrence Ross is out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward. Fultz, he's checked in for Ross. And so here's Orlando. Now Carter-Williams, pass to Bamba. Poked away. One-on-one fast break. Lobbed up there for Clark. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Carter-Williams. The rebound by Anderson. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Fires from 14. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Now here's Fultz. Missed inside. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Winslow, the pass to Clark. Back to Winslow. Pass to Gutteridge. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Carter-Williams, the pass to Ennis. Bamba trying to break free. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Anderson with the ball. Isaac picks him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. John Morant comes in for Melton. The Magic have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Stolen by Brooks. And again, Memphis running the court in transition. No good from Clark. Orlando leading. And here we go. Fast break. Carter-Williams has got the ball.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Here's Morant. Up again. And Clark is right there. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Anderson with the block. And he gets it back. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
They get it again. Will it go? That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Vucevic.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Fournier gets a wide-open look. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Jones, the pass to Morant. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Count it, good. Fournier's got 7 points.
If you give Evan Fournier the kind of space necessary, he will drain it on you. That's pretty.
It's Morant with the drive. That one doesn't go. So Orlando will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. And they double up Morant. Good work there as it goes. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Augustine passes to Fournier. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Lobbed up there for Isaac. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic out in front, up by 3. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith. Orlando was looking great right away. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. And their lead was 7 when they reached the end of the... Thanks for joining us, folks.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And Valanciunas penetrating. No good that time. Magic leading by 3. Outside Fournier. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Morant outside. Fires the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Fultz. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And another shot. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Fultz against Morant. Six to shoot. Here's the 3. Valanciunas. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
And finished off by Fultz.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Morant with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got 15 points.
The whole package. Morant gives you everything, including range.
Inside. Isaac misses.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Good on the bucket. Fultz has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Morant against Fultz. Morant scanning the floor. And finished off by Morant.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Back to Fultz. Outside Fournier. With a step back. No good on that one. And Memphis the other way now.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
Here's Morant, and he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And when Morant is cooking like this, it's fun to watch. He burns you in so many ways.
Here's Fournier, kept alive. Back to Fultz. Stolen by Brooks. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Brooks has got his first 2 points.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Morant with the steal. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Looking for Winslow. He gets it there. Outside for Jackson. The 3 from Morant. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. And yes, it's good. Fournier's got 11.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
Now, here's Morant for 3.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Magic lead by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Carter Williams is out there with Terrence Ross, and it's Ennis in at the small forward.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Now here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Orlando leading. Carter Williams with it. Passes to Ennis. Nice D from Valanciunas. And for Memphis, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Hey, yo, right here.
Carter Williams against Jones. Clock at 4. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. The first free throw is good.
You know this. There's a long history of great players coming out of Lithuania, and Valanciunas right there with the best of them. Remember, back in 2012, this guy was the MVP of the Lithuanian Basketball League.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. Then for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. Morant outside to take the lead. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 8 rebounds in this game. Ross with a wide open look. That one off the back iron and out. For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Valanciunas finds Jackson. There's Winslow. He's covered by Isaac. Morant against Fultz. It's Morant with the drive.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Here's Fultz. And he gets the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and Involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Morant against Gordon. And finished off by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
The Magic trail by 5. Here's Fultz. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
Morant right side. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Evan Fournier is checked in for Orlando. .115 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fultz, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
Morant outside. Vucevic with the block. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Morant with it. Isaac picks him up. Morant outside. It's in!
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Over in the corner, Isaac. But they'll get another chance. Off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Isaac with the steal. For 3, Fournier. The 3 won't fall.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is...
for the land of the...
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Gordon controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Fultz against Ball.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Here's Holiday following the score by Aaron Gordon. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gordon. Fournier finds Fultz. For 3. Pelicans pull it in. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier. Just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer. And he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Here's Fournier after Drew Holiday's score. Off target on the 15-footer.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
He gets that one. Holiday's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
So it's Orlando now after Drew Holiday's score. Here's Fultz. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And that one, good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Fultz. Looking to end the run. Gordon. And the rejection by Favors. Holiday with it. Defended now by Fournier. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Favors dishes to Holiday. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
Williamson looking it over. Up top, Favors. Vucevic defending. Favors can't get it to go. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Gotta like the aggressiveness there inside from Isaac. Not afraid to mix it up and go into the defender.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz.
Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
Left side, Redick. And Bamba pulls it down. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. That shot is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. To the paint, here's Augustine. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Redick finds Jackson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Bamba with the block. And now Orlando on the break. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Count that one from Isaac.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pelicans trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To stop the run, it's deflected, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. "15 seconds left in the first quarter. The pass to Melly. Just 5 on the clock. Redick. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Man, I like that move. With Redick's stroke, the up fake is always going to create a bite. And once his man is in the air, J.J. knows he's got him on the line and can hook him into a foul.
He hits the second from the line. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first. Stolen away. And that does it for the first quarter. Magic out in front. They finish off the first quarter on a 12-1 run. I'm New Orleans, back in a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. DJ Augustine out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ross in at the 3, the small forward. Pelicans trail by 5. The drive by Redick. Ross grabs the board. The Magic shooting at 50% in a decent group. There's the lob to the hoop. Passes it to Augustine. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Redick for 3. Augustine grabs the board.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Really hard to say enough about how good Carter-Williams is at spotting the open man. He's got excellent vision and just a nice feel for what they're trying to get done in their offense. Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
So it's Orlando now, following the score by New Orleans. Ross passes to Gordon. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Then for the Magic. Vucevic checked in for Ross. Evan Fournier comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Ball with the bucket.
Boy, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Fournier gets a wide open look. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Vucevic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Ingram against Gordon. Here's Holiday. Ingram trying to get open. The shot by Holiday, no good.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goal. And, yep, the coach's challenge being used here on the goaltending call. He wants it reviewed.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
The drive-by ball. And it's Orlando with the rebound. High post Vucevic. For three, Fournier drains it from beyond the arc. And the Magic lead by 17.
And quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ. Knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
Hayes, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Chalk up two there.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Fultz. Lays it up and banks it in. Fultz has got his second bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor's checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Capable of finishing off those alley-oops, throw it in Vucevic's area, and he's going to go get it for you.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Vucevic. The Pelicans shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting for New Orleans, Lonzo.
The first one falls.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
Ball hits them both.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Carter Williams. Excellent D there from Okafor.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A dominating first half. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of one, they were able to end. And that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got the first points of the second half here for the Magic.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Outside Fournier. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Fournier's got 7. Pelicans trail by 18. And Holiday kicks to Williamson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And you admire that assertive aggression from Williamson. Goes right at you when he's in his comfort zone.
Here's Fultz, rejected by Ingram. Fournier against Holiday. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 12.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Fultz. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 16.
Vucevic is known as being an excellent offensive rebounder, in part because he does such a good job at getting the ideal position for these putback throwdowns.
Isaac with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Here's Fultz. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And it's Ingram missing. Orlando leading by 16.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Here's Fultz following the score by New Orleans. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, you know, guys, Fournier is a hard matchup in assignment defensively because he's always in motion and does a good job scrapping for rebounds, too.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Ball no good. Magic leading by 16. And now Isaac running the floor all by himself. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And it's Williamson missing. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Ball against Fultz. The shot's good. Fultz has got 8.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Ball feeling it out a bit. To the inside. It's stolen by Fultz. And they're moving it up. There's the lob to Fournier. It's not going to go for him.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's Favors that time on the assist from Ingram. Favors has got his third basket of the night right there. Now Fultz. 3 seconds left, and the layup is good. And the Magic lead by 18.
Boy, for a young guy, Fultz is really a smart player. Takes on the pick and roll with confidence and poise. Man, outstanding work.
And so it's Orlando with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the 3 slot. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Now here's Redick. Shot clock at 6. Up and in on the layup. Redick's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for New Orleans.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Bamba dishes to Gordon. Pass to Ennis. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Magic making a change here as well. Vucevic is checked in. Kicks it out to Gordon. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
You know, even when the defense is a little handsy, Gordon is a pro at completing these drives.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Ross finds Carter Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And stolen by Redick. Outside Holiday. He gets it in there. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Magic leading by 14. Carter Williams with the bounce pass. And so Orlando again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. And a change for the Magic. DJ Augustine's checked in for Ennis. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
And the wide open shot from Redick. Good on the 3-point shot.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Now here's Carter Williams inside. And Okafor with the block.
You've got to be cautious when Okafor's in the area. I mean, he's a giant. Not only is he big, but he's long. And that helps him block shots because of his good timing, too.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Then for the Magic, Isaac comes in for Carter Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Now here's Fultz following the miss by Lonzo Ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Evan Fournier is checked in for Orlando. Pelicans trail by 13. Over in the corner, Williamson. Here's Ball. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Man, I like Ball's fantastic body control there. Really hard to knock him off balance. He's really quite good at converting shots through contact for such a young player.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. Shot from 16, and the basket by Isaac.
Boy, I tell you what, the mid-range game of Isaac continues to get better, showing great strides and being a threat from here.
Now, here's Ball. That one falls. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Fultz. Shoots over Ball. That one wide left. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. The lead now in single digits. Holiday's got 12 points in just the second half.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Magic.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Vucevic.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Now here is Holiday after Jonathan Isaac's miss. Williamson outside. Down low. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Aminu, the pass to Ennis. And here is Carter Williams. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Orlando winning this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. On for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Asman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Sexton with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Fires, high post. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And it's easy to see that Fultz is a nightmare in transition, a gear-shifting point guard who can slice and dice any D in the open floor.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Now, here's Garland. Over Fultz. Vucevic with the rebound. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And it's Gordon penetrating. And it's Orlando with another.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Fournier against Sexton. Shoots over Fournier. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Magic have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Over in the corner, Isaac. Elbow shot is on the way. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And Isaac has proven to be more than capable with his mid-range jump shot. He keeps it up high in the air so the defense doesn't really have a chance to disrupt his rhythm.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Orlando, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Fultz with the ball. On the wing, Isaac. Over Drummond. Isaac misses.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
So for the Magic, Ross is checked in for Fournier, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Love outside. Pass to Garland. Shoots from 12. Drummond. It's good on the putback.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Augustine with it. Garland picks him up. Augustine passes to Gordon, and they pick up 2. Gordon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Garland dishes to Love. A fadeaway. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. And the jam by Ross.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now, here's Porter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Love the pass to Drummond. Here's Windler. Just 4 to shoot. And that one hits back iron.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. And that's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Oh, Vucevic in position. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Garland. Here's Windler. He's covered by Isaac. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Nance in for Kevin Love. Orlando also making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Carter-Williams finds Vucevic. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Windler. Misses in close. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Ross is running. Windler with the bucket. Windler's got it back down to within single digits for the Cavs.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Magic lead by 8. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Colin Sexton is out there at Porter, and it's Thompson in at the 5. So for the Magic, Fournier comes in for Nikola Vucevic, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Ross. Magic leading by 5. Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. The three-pointer no good. Cavaliers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Thompson finds Nance. Trying to get open is Thompson. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got his first bucket of the night.
We got to do better than that on Larry Nance Jr. Outstanding at keeping his balance even after getting hit.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Bamba. Outside for Carter-Williams. And there's Fultz on the assist from Carter-Williams. Fultz has got 6.
Yeah, good luck trying to slow Fultz down. I mean, even when you knock him around while he's driving, he stays with it.
Here's Sexton. Here's Thompson. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Goes up again. And the pass to Nance. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Fournier. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Now here's Fournier following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Over in the corner, Osman. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's the dish to Thompson. Back to Sexton. The putback, and Bamba pulls it down. Orlando leading by 5. Pass to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. And he banks in the layup. Fultz has got 4 this quarter.
And how about the intensity that Fultz is bringing? Doesn't back down from the challenge, steps up and delivers even while being hit.
Now here's Porter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Sexton for 3. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Throws it up high.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Left side, Sexton. Shot from 12. Thompson finds Nance. And here's Porter. On the wing, Nance. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Nance Jr. wasting no time and quick decision-making, helping out that possession.
Over to the wing. Back to Ennis. Fournier in the corner. Passes it to Carter Williams. Dishes it to Ennis. It's deflected.
Larry Nance Jr. getting up and getting it out.
It's stolen by Carter Williams. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And finished off by Fultz.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Osman. On the wing, Porter. Outside, Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Porter. Here's Osman. Back to Porter. Goes back up. They shoot again. The drive by Nance. Outside, Porter. Back to Nance. Sexton on the wing. Cleveland gets it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound. Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And so it's the Orlando Magic.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Orlando had no problems getting going. They did it just the way it was drawn up. And
we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now, here's Sexton. Vucevic with the rebound.
That's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Pass to Garland. He dishes it to Drummond. Garland with it. Vucevic on him. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Fultz. Again, the Magic score.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work.
Now here's Fournier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Fultz.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Gordon kicks to Ross. And the rejection by Love.
Well, how about that? Kevin Love getting up and making a statement block there.
Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Garland.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Gordon controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Sexton against Ross. That one good for 2. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
Gordon kicks to Ross. And the rejection by Love. The pass to Augustine. Here is Ross. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Isaac misses. The Cavaliers trail by 9. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Well, Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the second generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league and has got to be very proud of all of his efforts.
Augustine dishes to Gordon for 3. Ross. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Windler. He kicks it to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Windler. Back to Love. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
Larry Nance is checked in for Cleveland. Kevin Porter comes in for Garland. Magic leading by 4. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Isaac passes to Augustine. Now Ross. Now here is Augustine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He's got a clear path. Here's Nance. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
On up the court, reverses, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Fournier's checked in for Orlando. Markelle Fultz comes in for DJ Augustine.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Porter against Fournier. Porter dishes to Nance. Passes it to Windler. Here's Osman. Drills the three-pointer. Osman's got his second basket of the night.
Got to be a little bit more aggressive defending him from that range. He can be dangerous.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. Fournier's shot is off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Rolling with some momentum. Nance Jr. lane inside. He's going to take it.
And here's Fultz. It's stolen by Nance. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Magic out in front, up 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Drummond. Colin Sexton is out there with Porter. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Osman in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here's Sexton, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Garland, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. Garland kicks to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Drummond. Hits the close-range jumper. Drummond's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Cleveland. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 3.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Now, here's Garland. Ross passes to Fournier. Here's Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. Well, Cleveland shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
Here's Fultz. And the first one drops.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. The shot by Sexton, no good. Magic leading by 5. Oh, Vucevic in position. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. The dish to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And the quick feet of Fultz are a problem for the defense, especially when he takes it strong to the hole.
Here's Garland. Here's Drummond. Tries again. Kicks it out to Love. From the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Fournier. Good ball movement here by the Magic. A floater, and it's laid in by Fultz. And it's a 9-point Orlando lead.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Fultz, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Magic leading by 7. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Garland, the pass to Love. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
That's why Kevin Love with the ball right now is not a bad option.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Garland. The Magic getting the bucket. There's the pass to Osman. Love outside. 4 on the shot clock. Over Gordon. Love can't hit. Orlando leading. The drive by Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
And Sexton slams it in.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Sexton against Fournier. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Cleveland with it to the inside. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
Here's Orlando now. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the right side. Now Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Outside Fournier. Shoots the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The open look here for Sexton. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Outside Fournier. Off target. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with the A spectacular side as we have, and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here's Jackson, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Oh, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. Should be a great game.
Here's Fultz. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Here's Morant. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Fultz with the ball. Over Morant. That one a little long. Fultz against Brooks. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's such an effective scorer. Brooks knows when he should look to capitalize from this area.
Fultz against Morant. Here's Fournier. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Morant. Launches it. Rebounded by Isaac.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Morant missing.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
Here's Morant following the basket by Evan Fournier. Fultz against Morant. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And the balance folks have terrific at taking the contact and finding a way to finish.
So for the Magic, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ross in for Evan Fournier. Here's Gutteridge. Anderson outside. Down low. Rebound by the Magic.
Too tentative on the finish. Forget about the D. Take it up strong.
The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Bamba. And it's Memphis on the break. Lobbed up there for Anderson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Bamba passes to Gordon. It's stolen by Jones. One-on-one here. And Memphis with another turnover here.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Magic leading by 3. And here's Augustine. Ross on the wing. That shot no good. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Clark, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Bamba. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for the Magic. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Outside, Jones. And the layup is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Orlando trailing here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's tipped. Carter-Williams kicks to Augustine. Gordon against Anderson. Passes it to Ross. Now, here's Bamba. 5 to shoot. Puts it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
He doesn't get the second one.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
Knocks it loose. Augustine with the steal. Good if it goes. He's off on that one. It's all tied in Orlando. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Bamba is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Carter-Williams in a shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. They get it again.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
The pass to Jones. To the wing right side. Anderson kicks to Jones. Back to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. The shot comes out. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Clark inside. Vucevic defending. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Clark with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Melton passes to Jones. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Carter-Williams with the ball. Here's Bamba. And a great assist by Carter-Williams as that one goes in. Bamba's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Orlando. Clark outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Carter-Williams. Orlando leading. Now Bamba. Over Anderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. Fournier comes in for Carter-Williams. And it's Fulton for Augustine. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. And again, Memphis no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Brooks. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Bamba's shot is off.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Gets by.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
As Morant gains consistency from range, he becomes that much more dynamic, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
16 feet away. Oh, that's offensive interference. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Memphis trailing here. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Winslow finds Morant. Six to shoot. It's stolen by Ennis. Isaac with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Lobbed up there for Isaac.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. The three from Morant. Orlando grabs the miss.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Fultz dishes to Fournier. And it's Morant with the rebound. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 3. Lets it go from deep. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
The 3 from Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the 3, not one of them, ain't working.
And how about the ground Isaac can cover? I mean, between his height and wingspan, alley-oops are becoming just a way of life.
It's Morant with the drive. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Ennis, good. Ennis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Fultz against Morant. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
Nasty. Woo. Are you for real? Morant way, way up. That move was fire.
Here's Fultz, and he lays it straight in. Fultz has got 9.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Magic out in front as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They had the upper hand in the second quarter. They've got a 9-point lead, and the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Jackson kicks to Winslow. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Fournier, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Morant with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And there's Fultz on the assist by Isaac. 11 points in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Brooks kicks to Morant. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gordon finds Fournier. Yes, that goes in. Fournier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Morant against Fultz. But they get it back. Right side Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Here's Morant. Just 5 to shoot. High arcing shot, and the shot is good. Morant's got 7.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
And the shot goes in from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 15.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Morant surveying the D. Here's Valanciunas. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Morant against Fultz. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Morant outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And that one, good. Augustine's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Melton passes to Anderson. And the shot goes down.
Thanks to Kyle Anderson's size advantage over most of his matchups, he's an effective interior scoring option.
Magic leading by 15. Here's Augustine. Here's Carter-Williams. The shot's good. Carter-Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And now Orlando on the break. Here's Bamba. Kept alive Orlando. Pass to Ross. Clock at 6. Carter-Williams finds Augustine. Here's Vucevic. And finally they hit one. And the Magic lead by 19.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Ross for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Bamba. The layup off target.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
And the dunk by Jackson.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Stolen by Jackson. One-on-one here. Here's Gutterich. Nails the baby hook.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Back to Augustine, and so it's Orlando. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 15-point game. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Magic, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Ennis in at the small forward. Fultz looking around. In the corner, it's Gordon. Here's Vucevic. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Clark into the lane. Back to Brooks. On the wing, Jones. Defended by Gordon. 5 to shoot. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Ennis, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Ross. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jones, he gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Fultz with the ball. Working on Jones.
It's important that folks keep adding to his offensive arsenal. I love seeing him get hot.
Jones looking for an opening. Kicks to Brooks. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Passes to Valanciunas. Outside, Jones. Over Fultz. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 13.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Jones drives in. The dish to Valanciunas. There's Winslow, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark, and it's Morant in for Tyus Jones.
A sensational athlete, folks. It helps to have a point guard who can throw it down.
Now, here's Morant for 3. And again, Memphis no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And it's Vucevic missing. The Grizzlies trail by 15. The drive by Brooks. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Gordon. Oh, Vucevic in position.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Tipped away. Morant kicks to Brooks. Valanciunas dishes to Brooks. Here's Morant. Here's Valanciunas. That one's off. Still out of sync. Magic leading by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Magic.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Markelle Fultz.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Grizzlies have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Good work there as it goes.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Magic.
Now here's Fultz. Fournier gets a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Fultz with the ball. Tips it, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 17.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away. Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A spectacular sight as we approach our... And before we get going, let's hear from David Alt.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. Now, here is Holiday. Teardrop shot. Good on the shot. Holiday's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Pelicans.
To score, Holiday does not need to get all the way to the rack. He uses a wide variety of floaters in the lane.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Here's Holiday. The Magic getting the bucket. And slam dunk by Ingram.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Now, here's Fournier. Jacks up a 3. No good. Shot missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Holiday, here we go.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Fultz. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Favors. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Fournier gets a wide open look, and the wing jumper offline. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Ball kicks to Williamson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans making a change here. Redick is checked in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The 3 ball is so important in today's game. You need a guy like J.J. Redick that can stretch the defense way out.
Pass to Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Pelicans leading by 3. Back to Favors. Outside Holiday. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Lamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
Augustine against Holiday. And there's the pass to Melly. Now here's Redick. Here's Hart. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Hey, keep the ball moving. Holiday showing good leadership, running the offense all the way through.
Ennis passes to Augustine. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Holiday kicks to Redick. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. For 3, Ross. That shot misses. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Hart. Rebound by Ennis.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
And both free throws good for Gordon. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Holiday with it. Bamba picks him up. The shot by Holiday, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Got a piece of it. Outside, Redick. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Redick. Holiday's got 6 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ross with a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a 3.
Here's Hayes. Misses the layup.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Gordon kicks to Augustine. Back to Gordon. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Jackson is out there with ball. Then there's Okafor, and it's Hart in at the 3 slot. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon, and Evan Fournier subbed in for James Ennis. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Ross for 3. That one misses. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Okafor, the pass to Jackson. Williamson kicks to Jackson, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Fultz, he's checked in for the Magic. And a change for the Pelicans. Ingram's checked in. Pelicans leading by 8. Pass to Okafor. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. And it's Ball penetrating. The putback. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. He gets it in there.
You can knock Isaac around, but it doesn't matter. Outstanding in terms of his focus and tenaciousness to attack the defense.
Right side, Ball. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Ingram against Fournier. Ingram dishes to Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. Lets it go from the wing. No good off the front iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And it's Williamson missing. The Magic trail by 8. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Here's Carter Williams. Banked in off the glass.
The size MCW gives you at a point guard position enables him to finish in the painted area with hands in his face.
And it's Ball penetrating, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Markelle Fultz. Big hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Isaac. James Ennis will check in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Drew Holiday is checked in for Ball. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Basket good. Holiday's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Here's Fultz. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Holiday against Augustine. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Redick against Fultz. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
With that impressive wingspan, Brandon Ingram can sure make plays above the rim.
Augustine passes to Gordon. It's deflected. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. And then for New Orleans, Melly is checked in for Hayes. And it's Josh Hart in for Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Bamba passes to Gordon. Outside, Redick. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Able to finish on the drive. Give Redick a lane, and he's more than happy to take it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
The free throw drops for Redick.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Augustine. Pelicans pull it in. Favors got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hart. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Pelicans on top. They're up by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7. That's all for now. 6.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. And here's the fast break. Count it. Fultz has got 10. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's stolen by Vucevic. Inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Orlando grabs the miss.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
It's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Ball. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Fultz dishes to Fournier. Stolen by Holiday. Feeds it to Williamson. No good there. And Orlando the other way now.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Fournier, that's tipped.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
He doesn't hit that one.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts. And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays on the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop. And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Magic.
Here's Fultz. Yes! And the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
For the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fournier. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Really good at getting down the floor. When Bamba is hustling, good things often happen in transition.
To the paint. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Jackson.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Carter-Williams kicks to Bamba. 1:29 left in the third.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Redick passes to Hayes. Outside Jackson, pass to Melly. It's Redick on the wing. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Redick with the 3. And Bamba pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Jackson. And the layup falls. Jackson's got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Carter Williams, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Aggressive move off the dribble. Michael Carter Williams rewarded with a trip to the line.
So for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Bamba. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. New Orleans also making some changes. Okafor comes in for Hayes. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jackson. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Drew Holiday.
Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
Passes it to Ross. Plenty of space. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Hart. And good that time. Now just a 4-point Magic lead.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Off target with that shot. And we'll be back with you shortly. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Pelicans trail by 4. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Melli in at the 4.
Impressive. You like the aggressive mindset. Holiday's not just floating on the perimeter.
Inside, here's Isaac. That one goes in.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Holiday, the pass to Melli. New Orleans moving the ball around. Redick for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Magic leading by 4. Ross for 3. Rebounded by Hart.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for Orlando. Holiday brings the double team. Vucevic. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. The 15-footer up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backcourt, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Ross passes to Vucevic. Favors with the rebound. Favors got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3-ball. Second shot opportunity. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots. And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Free throw good. Gordon. Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. And Gordon drops them both.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Isaac with the steal. One-on-one fast break.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
Holiday looking over the floor. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Fournier. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And Isaac throws it down.
And how about the ground Isaac can cover? I mean, between his height and wingspan, alley-oops are becoming just a way of life.
Holiday against Fournier. And the dunk by Williamson.
Now
flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Down low and stolen by Favors. Here's Ingram, and it's sent back by Isaac. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. .144 left to play here in the fourth, and they'll keep possession. Magic leading by 8. Gordon, the pass to Fultz. Back to Gordon. For 3, Fournier gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Ingram outside. It's stolen by Vucevic.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Magic.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Vucevic.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays. And he did that tonight.
Holiday. Rebound by the Magic. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Vucevic. Gordon trying to break loose. Vucevic with the bucket. And the Magic lead by 15.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
It's stolen by Fultz. Isaac up top. Now the pass to Vucevic. Leaps for it. Outside Fournier. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so it's Orlando taking this one. And the starting lineups have concluded. So coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at center, locking down the middle. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now, here's Isaac. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Lob pass to Gordon. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Garland with it. The dish to Love. Over Gordon. And the shot is long. Here's Orlando now. 4-point game. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, this is what's evolving over time, right? Markelle Fultz running the pick and roll, such a precise play.
Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Up against Gordon.
You see, I want more of this from Aaron Gordon. He's got the physical attributes to be an excellent defensive player. When you contest shots like that, that makes a difference.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Drummond passes to Love. Over Gordon. That's short off the rim.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now, here's Garland. The pass to Osman. Now, Garland. Shot to stop the run. Another shot. Kicks it out to Love. Shot clock at 6. Here's Drummond. And stolen by Gordon. Vucevic with it. Picked up by Love. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. An emphatic LU jam.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Fultz. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Gordon finds Fultz. Yep, it counts.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Sexton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's sent back by Drummond. Sexton against Gordon. Here's Love. Dishes to Sexton. And Fournier over to help. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Just 5 on the clock. Garland kicks to Love. Another miss. His 6th of the night after 6 shot attempts.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Love looking around. There's Garland. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Here's Fultz. And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in a 2-guard. Here's Windler.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Ross. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw good from Ross. Both shots good from the stripe.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Passes to Thompson. Out to Nance. Over Ennis. Knocked loose. Over to the left wing. Garland the pass to Nance. Tries again. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Augustine with it. Garland picks him up. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Now, here's Garland. He has 6. Out to the right wing. Windler. No good with the triple. Orlando leading by 8. Pass to Ross. Feeds it to Bamba. The shot misses. Good D by Thompson. Well, Cleveland shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Out to Nance. Back to Porter. And there's the pass to Garland. Outside Porter. 4 on the clock. Over Ross. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Porter's got his first basket of the night. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Carter Williams. To the inside. Bamba does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Garland the pass to Nance. And it's blocked. From 11 feet away, here's Carter Williams. Nice D from Porter.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And Nance slams it in.
Well, that's the nose for the basketball. Larry Nance, my goodness, what hops on that young guy.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
This is an important ability for Mo Bamba to have, right? Score on the move, put it on the deck. Make sure you take advantage of all that length on the drive.
Passes it to Windler. From downtown, offensive rebound, back to Porter. Goes back up. No good. And Orlando the other way now. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And so Orlando again turning it over.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Fultz, following the basket by Colin Sexton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Well, you think into Markelle Fultz's early part of his career, he was under such scrutiny as the #1 overall pick. This guy's starting to prove how valuable he can be.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Osman. Kicks it to Sexton. Offline with his three. Magic leading by 6. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Love.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
Both good from the line that time. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Porter finds Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scouts. Sexton with the dunk.
Sexton against Fultz. Outside Fournier. Over Porter. No good off the back of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And so we...
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what's...
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Out in front of the half is Orlando. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, how'd you see it? That's all for now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now here's Fultz. He kicks to Vucevic. Back to Isaac. The Cavaliers pull it in. The open look here for Sexton. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Count that one from Isaac.
Boy, at his size, does Jonathan Isaac move so well? The long strides in transition, wow.
Sexton against Fultz. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Shot from free throw range. Rebounded by Vucevic. Magic leading by 8. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Love grabs the board. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight.
In a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris, fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
You know, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by Orlando. Sexton kicks to Love. The feed to Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Drummond's got his first points of the game.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Here's Fultz. Plays it up off the glass.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And stolen by Fournier. And here we go with the Magic fast break. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Right wing. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Back to Osman. To the middle. With the putback. And it's Sexton on the follow. Sexton's got 12 in the game.
I love to see point guards rebound the basketball. Sexton has the kind of vertical to allow him to keep possessions alive.
Fultz, the bounce pass. Isaac outside. And stolen by Love. Fournier against Sexton. The pass to Osman. For 3. 6 to shoot. Here's Drummond. And no good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Over in the corner, Fultz. Back to Fournier. And here's Vucevic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Well, you see the poise of Aaron Gordon at this point. He knows under duress of the shot clock, he is their best option.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Fournier. Drummond is doubled. Inside. Here's Osman. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And Fultz gets it to go. He's got 12.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Orlando leading by 10. Shot from 12. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Carter-Williams kicks to Vucevic. Back to Carter-Williams. Down low. Here's Bamba. Nance with some nice D.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Orlando. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. Gordon against Porter. With the shot. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Markelle Fultz has checked in for Augustine. Pass to Porter. To the paint. Passes it to Windler. Sexton on the wing, guarded by Fultz. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Sexton. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Fultz. He feeds it to Bamba. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 8.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
On the wing, Thompson. Thompson is double. Porter against Fultz. Ross with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
Sexton against Fultz. Here's Thompson. And it's Orlando with the rebound. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Back to Nance. Stolen by Bamba. That's tipped and stolen by Sexton. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Porter's running. Nance in the post. Covered by Bamba. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Larry Nance. Now Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Bamba with it. He dishes it to Fultz. Lays it up and banks it in. Fultz has got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando. Cleveland now, time running out. Out to Nance. Back to Sexton. Now the dish to Nance. There's the pass to Windler. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here's Cleveland. Shot clock at 5. Nance passes to Sexton. That 3 off the mark. Orlando leading by 12. Ross dishes to Bamba. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Here's Sexton. Offensive rebound. Thompson. Pass to Windler. Porter outside. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Vucevic. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 12-4 run.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Orlando.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Vucevic.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Now, here's Bamba. Puts up a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Here's Windler. Here's Nance. Misses there. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they